over 7,000 affected, 15 deaths as rains, floods wreak havoc in Sri Lanka. June 02, Colombo. Over 7,000 people were affected and 15 people have died in Sri Lanka as heavy rains caused flooding and landslides in several areas in the island, the Disaster Management Center (DMC) said. The western and southern regions experienced heavy rains with more than 100 millimeters within about an hour on Sunday, and many areas in western province have been flooded due to the torrential rainfall, the DMC said. According to the DMC, low-lying areas of Kalutara district, such as Agalawata, Palindinawara, Vilatsinhala, Matagama, Lipena, Pelawat, Amantha have been submerged by floods and hundreds of families have been affected. 7 deaths have been also reported due to cutting failures from the Agalawata and Walalavita areas. 2 deaths have been reported from Padara, Malaban, Colombo district, when a wall collapsed on a couple at a residence this morning, and 1 person is missing due to floods in Kirabath-Kota area in Gambaha district. Security forces and police are engaged with search and rescue operations in collaboration with the district disaster management coordinating units in the affected areas, while respective district secretaries are providing relief services. Sri Lanka Red Cross has mobilized its branch disaster response teams, BTRT, and first aid teams to assist and aid the people affected by the flash floods and landslides. The Red Cross said its branch disaster response teams will now assess the situations in the affected region and then coordinate the required support and assistance with the Government and Disaster Management Center. The Kalutara branch of the Sri Lanka Red Cross Society, SLRCS, has begun the distribution of non-food relief items, free, to over 1,200 affected families in the Kalutara district. The DMC warned that many rivers in the western and southern provinces, including the Kalugongla, Kukalgongla, Chingonga and the Benthara and Nalwala rivers, may overflow if a rainfall exceeding 100 millimeters prevails in the next few hours. Deputy Media Director of the DMC Sarathara Kumara requested the residents in the low-lying areas of these rivers to remain alert. State-run radio reported that Chingonga is overflowing in the Batagama area, the Nalwala River at the Thatuma and the Kalugongga at the Malakanda area. Meanwhile, the National Building Research Organization issued a warning that if the heavy rains continue for the next 24 hours, landslides can occur in all divisional secretariat divisions in Badala and Kandy districts, Kothmail, and Bagamoa Coral divisions in Nawara Elia district, Kagal, Taranayagala, Iashianchoda, Vilatko Hupatia, Dahiawida divisions in Kagal district, in addition to the threats of earth slips in 2 in the Gale district and in 5 divisional secretariat divisions in the Kalutara district. The threats prevail especially in the Palindinawara, Agalawata, Vilatsinhala, Mathagama, Kalutara, in the Kalutara district and in the Nalua and Thavalama in the Gale district. Meanwhile, the train services on the main and northern railway lines that were disrupted earlier due to the floods around the Ragama railway station have returned to normal as floods have receded, the railway control room said. The meteorology department predicted heavy rainfall, more than 100 millimeters in some areas within next 24 hours. Due to the convergence of wind flow, showery weather will occur in the western, Sabaragamoa and central provinces and in Gale and Matara districts, the meteorology department said. Thunder showers are expected to develop at several places in the Yuva, north central and eastern provinces during the afternoon or evening. According to the weather forecast, fairly strong winds can be expected along the western slopes of the central hills at times. There may be temporary localized strong winds during thunder showers. The department warned the general public to take adequate precautions to minimize the damages caused by lightning activities.